Hi, guys. Thanks for subscribing. And if you just happen to find me by scrolling through YouTube and you like what you hear, I hope you'll hit that subscribe button and help me out. So, I love me some Stella Parton. She's very active on the social media. She's Dolly Parton's sister. And I got to read you one of her tweets today. She says, "So yesterday I saw a beef farmer in North Carolina losing his business over the tariffs. This past week, a farmer in Iowa regretting his vote, saying he will lose his fifth generation farm to tariffs. This morning, I read where Doge cuts to weather report NOAA caused blackouts in Kentucky, which is responsible for the deaths of a number of people. I'm sure there are thousands of other Americans, maybe millions, who haven't been heard from yet, and some still in denial or ashamed to speak up. This is on the MAGAs, Christian nationalists, Republicans, and SCOTUS. The rest of us agree with Bruce Springsteen." And she goes on and on. I love this because, frankly, these people deserve it. I do not have sympathy for them. They are hurting, they are shocked, but they supported Trump and they knew what he was. See, they thought they were really cool with him hurting other people and they thought he was going to hurt other people. That's why they voted for him. They liked this. They just thought it was somehow going to fly over their heads, that it was never going to affect them. Um, and They were idiots for doing so. Trump has betrayed everybody in his life, his entire life. His father taught him well. And here's the thing: what these people knew, they knew that he was a white supremacist. They know that he was sued twice by DOJ for racial discrimination, for refusing to rent apartments to Black and brown people. In fact, he made his employees mark the rental applications from Black and brown people with a C for colored so that he would know who to deny apartments to. He was sued twice by our government, and he settled both times. Remember how he says he never settles? He settles a lot. So these people who were so shocked that Trump's cruelty, stupidity, criminality, and basic incompetence hit them when he's done this in his entire life, they also knew that Trump is in bed with Vladimir Putin. And they know that Putin has compromise on him and a few Republican senators. They know this. They just don't care. They don't care until it affects them. They know that that there were 10 or 11 counts of obstruction of justice in the Mueller report. And that on a technicality, Mueller decided that he was going to adhere to an OLC memo that says you can't indict a sitting president, but he made it clear Trump can be indicted literally the minute he leaves office, which is why we had January 6th. Oh, and these people who are now so shocked that they're being hurt, they know that Trump instigated an insurrection, tried to overthrow an election and the government, sent his people in to try and kill Nancy Pelosi and hang Mike Pence, smear their feces on the floors and walls of our Capitol, causing millions of dollars of damage. These people who are now so shocked that this hit them, that Trump did something to hurt them, that makes no sense to them. They knew all these things. They know that Trump flip-flops his opinion on big issues that are important to a lot of Republicans. You know, it wasn't that long ago that Trump was on Meet the Press. Tim Russert, I don't know how many years ago this was, but it certainly wasn't 100 years ago. And Trump said that he believed in the right to abortion right up until the moment of birth. 9 months. That's partial birth abortion, folks. And Trump supported it. He went on TV and supported it. So his supporters now that are being negatively affected by his brutality and cruelty as he sells out our country to the oligarchs and to Putin, I don't know why they're so surprised. Did they really think he cares about them? Did he really think that even though he has screwed over everybody in his entire life, that somehow they were special? They know he faked an assassination and lied about it. They know he's a money launderer and a thief. They know that he's a convicted felon. They know he's a rapist. They know that he admires Putin and he admired Hitler. They've all heard how his first wife said that he kept a book of Hitler's speeches at his bedside. It's probably the only book he's ever written. So these people who are so surprised now And these farmers and others who are being affected by this, by the tariffs, they just can't believe it. They're just so shocked, which I'm sorry, I have no sympathy for them. None. None. They don't care. And they know, but they don't care that Trump lied about COVID when he was president the first time, and that hundreds of thousands of people died needlessly because Trump lied. They know this. They know this. They know that Trump is a thief. They know that Trump's businesses all fail, go bankrupt. Trump can't win unless he cheats. His entire life has been that way. His father taught him how to do this. They know he's a mobster. They know this. So these people are now shocked and regret their vote. Really? Really? Even if you only watch Fox News, you knew enough about this guy. You knew enough about Trump from his first administration. You know he's a liar, among other things. You know he's incompetent. You know he doesn't care. You know he's a drug addict. And you voted for him anyway. Well, he hurts other people and other countries, and people have died because of him and will continue to die because of him, because of your vote. And now you are being affected by the tariffs. I don't care. I don't care. In fact, I hope more MAGA are negatively affected by Trump, because then maybe next time you'll be smarter with your vote. And if this helps pull us out of this mess, now this country won't be fixed in my lifetime. But if you getting hurt, you idiot, stupid MAGAs, if you getting hurt by Trump means that you won't vote for MAGAs anymore for Congress or any Trump running, then good. If that's what it takes to make you wake up and be patriots and be real Americans and be a normal human being, then fine, I'm all for it. If you getting hurt by Trump helps save this country, then I hope you get hurt even more. You deserve it. You deserve it. It is unconscionable that you supported this man, knowing all these things that I just listed about him and all the many, 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 many things. But you know that he mocked a disabled reporter. You know he did that. You know what he said about John McCain. He likes people who aren't. Mr. Bone Spurs, draft dodger, who sent somebody else in his place to die in Vietnam, to fight and maybe die in Vietnam, actually made fun of John McCain's POW status. You knew this and you voted for him anyway. So if your fifth generation family farm is going down because of a Trump policy, you knew what he was and you deserve it. And if your fifth generation farm going down changes your vote and the vote of your family members and anybody who's affected by this, your employees, and helps pull this country out of this mess that you created, then yes, I hope you get hurt even more if that's what it takes. If that's what it takes to save us. Because you were warned, you were told. We got in front of your face and showed you this stuff, and you didn't care. You saw him hurting other people. You saw his policies resulting in the deaths of other people, the ruination of businesses, of reputations. You've seen him basically give the finger to our Constitution and the rule of law, putting corrupt, incompetent people in jobs that they should not be in simply because he knows they will be corrupt for him. You did this. You know he stole documents and gave them or sold them to Putin and our other enemies and detractors around the world. You know this. And you voted for him anyway. So yes, I hope you lose your fifth generation family farm. You deserve it.